Meet bad boys from outer space. Get a body slam, the human race. Wrestlers race to our defense with strength and speed and flatulence. Heroes join the operation from different planets and different nations. There's an intergalactic federation to monitor the situation. Catch each and every confrontation.
Only broadcast on this station.
Well, the fun must have planted behind the mask they hid. The face of our new champion. King there had a kid. Muscle has the power. He's also kind of nuts. This guy could save the universe.
If he only had some guts.
Walking in a crowd, in a faceless town, I need to feel the touch of a friend. In the countryside, I wander far and wide. The isolation gets me again. I don't know where to go.
Hello everybody, welcome in. Hello everyone, welcome in lurkers. Thank you for good work today. I'm still kind of nasally, but that's okay. I found a playlist of old English anime themes. So good, my god. The Beyblade one got me. I was like, dang, Saturday morning watching Beyblade? It's really good on 4Kids. It's 4Kids? No, 4Kids disbanded a long time ago. The 4Kids disbanded. But welcome in. I just felt like weebing out today. I don't know. Seeing the book fair was kind of cool. Can't remind. There was no manga. I guess there's graphic novels, which is which is close enough to a manga. I don't remember my book fair having any kind of manga. But I feel like I vaguely do. I don't know. It's been a long time since book fair days. But hello everyone. How's it going? I hope you are doing well today. Just kind of want to talk about some anime and some manga stuff. Recently I've been reading a few new mangas. What do I got here? Well, actually, I really am a big fan of what's it called? Shoot. What is it called? It's on my Crunchyroll list. Reincarnated as a villainess in a different world, something along those lines. With Katarina-san, she plays Otome games in her previous life, and I think she got hit by a car. You know how you get isekai, you get hit by a car, and the blast is hard enough to send you off to a different world, as it does. And she doesn't remember being like in a previous world until she like thwaps her head really hard, and then she has like this whole epiphany like, oh my god, if I don't change my life, I'm gonna end up like this villainess in this ultimate game and I'm going to die. Because all her bad endings just lead to her being either exiled from her country because she's a bad person, and or what's it called, or she just straight up dies, like the main guys kill her. So it's a really good season. I really enjoy it. I think we watched episode 1 a while back. It's pretty good. I can't believe I found episode 1. But there is now a trend for other books that have come out. They're on the same premise of a villainess getting a second chance. So I got this light novel. It was also a manga, but I felt like I would get a lot more out of the light novel first than in the manga, because the manga compared to the light novel was kind of small. So I felt like, well, all the pages that they talk only have like a few blurbs, and like a light novel, well, it gives you like the whole shebang. And so many goes. So I got this one at Barnes and Nobles, and it's called "I Swear I Won't Bother You Again," and it's about a villainess gets a second chance. Let me read the back to you. Let me lay it on you. So Violet, a daughter of a duke, committed a terrible jealous crime against her half sister. As she languishes in prison, something unexpected happens. Time is rewound, sending her back to the days her problems began. Armed with the memories of her disastrous first go-round, Violet is determined to live a quiet, unobtrusive life this time, but fate has something else in store. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. I haven't read it yet. I almost bought this other book where it was like, I'm a villainess, but something about like becoming the good guy, or like I'm a villainess but become the hero. I forgot what it's called. I didn't buy it because it was also like maybe $15, and I didn't even read the previous one. I've been trying to save money. Christ. But I really wanted it because I just really liked the premise. When Villainous came out, I thought it was a nice premise where the antagonist realizes she's the antagonist. But it was like interesting. Like she isekai with a whole new life. And she just didn't know about it. Sometimes you get isekai and you kind of remember like, oh shoot, I was in a different world. Now I'm here. Now I got a different pair of biddies in the body. But she had no idea about it until she like whacked her head. And then later on, you find out someone she knew also got isekai into the same world as her, which was a pretty nice touch, but they don't re-elaborate or reiterate on the idea in the second season of Villainous. And I was like, dang. Like, they kind of, like, remind you, like, something like that happened, but then they just kind of drop it. And I was like, oh, man. So that's been a trend now. I've seen, like, 2 more books about Villainous getting a second chance and stuff. I haven't read it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, I don't know, pretty good. There's like 3 hot guys on the cover, and I'm like, well, things turn around again? Well, I'm pretty sure they're all gonna go after her. And then I've been trying to find, like, I guess some horror manga. Our friend Dango got me the Junjo Ito stories, which was funny because like the first time I saw the manga that he got me, I think it's called Thriller. It's the Junjo Ito one with the blue cover. Let me look it up. Blue cover. Blue cover book. Shows me all of them but Shiver. That's what they call it, Shiver. When I first saw Shiver, I don't know why my first impression of it really terrified me. I was like, holy cow. I don't know, maybe because I didn't indulge in enough. Maybe because I like indulged so much Junjo Ito work in one go, my mind was like, what have you done? And I was like, I'm so sorry. Which is kind of funny because like I was like terrified of some of the stories of their ideas. I don't know why the stories themselves like terrified me. But it was like it was really funny because this one page, a snippet, was like sometimes Junjo Ito is like sometimes I get an idea and I write it on a napkin, and he like put a little doodle and then like wrote like a little synopsis of 2 sentences, and I was like, dang, that whole story scared me, and he just wrote it on a napkin, and it was like, yeah, spooky idea. So that was pretty good. So I haven't been trying to find too much horror manga. I don't really see a lot of them on the shelves nowadays. I don't know why they're not as popular. Well, I guess people don't like to read horror as much. Elementa Kurama, hello friend, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. It is good to see you. I'm still kind of nasally, but still thriving and surviving. But I did find this one, Sadako-san and Sadako-chan, and it's a really cute, like, horror funny comic because, like, as we all know, Sadako-san is the ring girl, basically. She comes out of your TV and strangles you, and then she goes back in and checks off her naughty list in a concise way. And so, like, in this book, she just kind of pops out of a TV and then finds out there's this little girl who has shares the same name like her, but it's like really sweet because she teaches her about like YouTube and the internet, and it's pretty cute. I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, it says Sudoku is destined to bring death and despair to anyone who's fallen under her curse. One day, as Sudoku goes to claim her next victim, she meets another girl named Sadoko. Sadoko-chan is a precocious young child who's eager to help Sudoku-san adjust to the modern era. No more climbing out of TVs, it's all about YouTube now. With help with her new friend, can Sadoko finally move on from her tragic past? A hilarious manga featuring one of horror's most iconic monsters. It's actually really nice. It's really cute, and it's a thin book. I think it's just a one shot, but it's a pretty adorable. Let's see, what else do I have today? I also got one that I haven't read yet. These are just mangas that I just have sitting because I don't have time to read them, but I want to read them. One Wada no Hara and the Great Blue Sea, the complete collection. I've only seen art of this before. Let me see if I can share it. Katsin! Welcome in, friend. How's it going? How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Talking about some manga. I guess this is the manga recommendation part. Let me see if I can pull up what this one looks like. Maybe I should just go to a different screen. This is called Wada Nohara. Yeah, by Kate Shunjin and Mogeko. Where are images? There's all cosplay stuff. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Hello, Gudson. I hope you are doing well today. Welcome to Strong Valley Friends Farm. Hope you enjoy your stay. Let me see, shared. Shared. There we go. Yeah, I guess this works better. I show some visuals. I feel like this might also be an anime. Yeah, is this an anime? Maybe. I just saw this art on Instagram one day and I was like, this is a really cute manga, and I felt like it was something that I found years ago at a bookstore and didn't get, or they might have had it in my high school. My high school had a lot of manga, surprisingly. We had a lot of Full Metal Alchemist, we had Bleach, we didn't have One Piece, dang. Well, I mean, One Piece is like at, I don't know, 100 plus volumes maybe. I don't know how many volumes they have. They have a butt ton. Just like Hunter x Hunter. What else do we have? Dang. We had like really old ones too, like Mars. Which I think got an anime. Of course it wasn't popular. I think it might have been popular at the time. It had very like was it Rave Master vibes, but like in a different type of sense. Let me see if I can pull up the Mars manga without pulling up the planet. That's not the right one. There's Sailor Mars. Oh, there was a shoujo manga called Mars. I never read it. Unless it's not called Mars. Dang. It was so long ago, it's so hard to remember. I had an app where I kept all my mangas kind of bookmarked, but then my phone cracked in like college, so I lost the app. And I think it also went out of like service because a lot of them get flagged. But a recent one I've also gotten, let's see. Ancient Magnus Bride. Jack Flash. I almost said Jack Black. I've gotten this one, and I feel like its art style is like, it of course is still Ancient Magnus Bride, but it feels a little different. But I like it. It's got a nice contrast. Have I ever read or heard of the manga called Nana? Oh my gosh, yes. I read the first few volumes years ago, but I never actually got to finish it. Someone told me the end. They spoiled the ending for me. And I was like, dang. Unless that's not how it ended. Unless that's how the anime ended. Or did it? I never got around to watching the anime. I think that was mostly time during the time like you had to like find it on YouTube and watch it in Spanish subtitles, but I didn't really have internet, so I only watched anime so much. Except in college, my freshman year of college, I binged so much anime because I had the power of internet now in my hands. There's no ending. It's been on hiatus for years. Oh, then someone probably told me the anime ending then. I'm glad you have told me this, Gutson. Now I know I've not been spoiled. But dang, it's been on hiatus. It's gonna be like Hunter x Hunter, hiatus x hiatus. I mean, making a manga is tough. I've tried, like, back in college. I was like, I'm gonna make a manga. I made 6 pages of a manga. I didn't even get to ink them, and they took forever. I think a page took, like, several hours in a day, and I was like, no wonder they got like, a lineup team and stuff. There's also a manga. What is it called? It's behind me. Got a whole bucket of manga behind me. It's really huge. It's Stupid Love Comedy by Suyu Sakurai, and it's a rom com about like that takes place in the manga industry. So through the manga, it actually says the process of how like mangakaists draft their stories, send it to editors, the editing process, how it gets finalized and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I really enjoy manga that take place in certain fields and professions. Well, I guess that's like it's like sports anime, but like in jobs than sports. It's a job anime. So that one's pretty good. I haven't finished the Ancient Magnus Bride manga, of course. I only got up to where they finished in the last season, but I think it's coming out with a movie or next season. It's really hard to tell. I'm pretty sure it's a movie from the way the latest trailers come off. It's got like a horse and like something about death. And I was like, dang. Dang. But let's see, what else we got? A good recommendation that I really enjoy. It's not very popular. I don't know if it was popular when it first came out. Is With Juliet. Where's Volume 1? Give me Volume 1. Actually, I found this by accident because I was just like, what I did, I would find sometimes random manga at, oh my gosh, just found Happy Easter bookmark in my book, in my manga. I would peruse yard sales for mangas, the flea market for mangas. I had no idea where you could buy a manga back then in the day. I don't even know if they were popular enough to be sold in stores. Well, yeah, they were at Walmart, which was odd enough. I would find some manga at Walmart. I think by high school they had them in Walmart. And I was like, yes! That's how I discovered Hanakini for You in Full Bloom, which got like 28 volumes. I know because I bought them all. I found them a lot from eBay. But I found this one for like $7, free shipping. And I was like, alright, I'll throw my dice in. It's really good. If you like Oran Host Club kind of vibes, I guess. Well, it's not the same like things. It's more like the main protag dresses in male clothing and gets mistaken for a boy like Haruhi until like the other person finds out. But it's funny because like the person who finds out is a boy who's dressed as a girl, mostly because like in order to not inherit his father's dojo, he has to like pursue acting career. He has to get through high school, and no one finds out that he's actually not a girl. It's this whole thing, but it's a really good, well constructed rom-com. It was actually really good. There was no like weird love triangles. Kind of like Horimiya, where it just dedicated between like the two main protags, and then like just kind of stayed that way and didn't throw unnecessary drama. Ugh. Like so many rom-coms. I understand there needs to be drama to fuel like progression sometimes, but sometimes they put in too much drama where it gets the main characters like not on the brink of hating each other, but on the brink of like what if was a wrong idea? And I was like, no, why would you do this? Have I heard of Jellyfish Princess? I love Jellyfish Princess. I only got up to the 6th manga. I lost 7. I have no idea where the 7th volume went. When I moved, I'm gonna show everyone Jellyfish Princess. Jellyfish Princess shoes manga. There used to be a playlist on YouTube where you could just watch all 12 episodes, but I think they've taken it down, which kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, but still. But I really love Jellyfish Princess, or Princess Jellyfish. It was so good. I really wanted to. Here we go. I really wanted to, like, make a full-on jellyfish dress. Like, I did a lot of cosplaying in college. I don't cosplay too much anymore, mostly because it took a lot of time. It was a lot of fun, though. I was the queen of cardboard props and stuff. Like, had wing blades for Penny from Ruby. I made them kind of small the first time as like a prototype, and I really liked how they came out. And then I made them bigger, and what I did was like I just kind of like ripped apart like those fairy wings that children get for like Halloween. Almost said for Christmas. For like Halloween. And I used the metal in them to like use as the inner base for the cardboard, and they were like so cool. And what did I do? I added string, like, you know how like some lanyards have a pulley thing? I added some of that to the blades, and so I could pull some of them, and then like some of them go. It was really cool. It was so hard to take off though, because of how like small the straps are kind of. It wasn't that big of a struggle, but when I had my Ruby panel, it kind of was, because I was stabbing into my 2 friends who were joining me for the panel. I was like, I'm so sorry. It was funny because one person became my friend the one day, mostly because I had 2 Ruby panels. Well, except the second one I sat in wasn't my panel. Someone just kind of dipped, and they were like, can anyone salvage this panel? And I was like, I did a Ruby one this morning. I could do another one again. So I got put in charge of a second Ruby panel, which went really good. It was just a Q&A, except there was another Penny, a male Penny on the what is it? Sitting at the table. I don't know why we decided on two with them, who got really heated, who got in like a really heated argument with someone in the audience, and I don't even know what it was, but like they were both trash talking each other, and I was like, ladies, you're both beautiful. Can we please stop now? 'Cause it got really intense, and it was dumb, and I was like, what the heck? But I made friends with a Roman that day because my friend Dan said that he had friends who was gonna join our Ruby panel, so I showed up as as Penny, and then my friend Dan showed up as Sun, and then a Roman and a Mercury both come in, and they come in with very good confidence, and it was really funny because I was like, oh, this must be the friends that Dan talked about, but Dan's friends didn't make it on time because they were like super late, so Dan thought they were my friends that I invited. And so they joined us in the panel, and we had a good time. And then at the end of the panel, we all realized no one really knew each other per se. Like, Dan was like, that was some great, like, character stuff from your friends. And I was like, I thought these were your friends. And he was like, no. And then they came up to me at the end. They were like, thanks for letting us, like, crash your panel. We realized midway we were at the wrong location, because they were supposed to be like a Ruby photo shoot thing that their friend was holding. So they just kind of showed up and then like wung it. And then we became friends that day. And then we're in the same panel later that day too. It was a coincidence, the strongest of coincidence that just kind of lined up. But it was pretty cool. I stabbed him during the later panel on accident because of the wing blades that I had. But I felt like he deserved it because he was really roasting my character, calling me like recyclable because of what happens in Ruby, and I was like, the audacity of this bird food. And so it was a really good rivalry. We're still good friends. We're always at rivalry because I'm always cosplaying the main protags that are against the rivals because he really likes cosplaying the bad guys. Like, he cosplays Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. He's got like the actual thin waistline for that character, and it is so crazy. I'm like, oh my god, he's just really good at like cosplaying bad guys. He cosplayed Dio. That was really good and really funny. He was bending his back, and I was like, he's gonna snap it. He's gonna be like a glow stick. And I always worry about JoJo cosplayers because they're always bending and like thrusting and bending some more while thrusting at the same time. I only worry about it because like sometimes there's panels about like, do you know how to pose JoJo style? And I always hear that I never get to make it to that panel because either A, my own panel is happening at the same time, or B, I just don't make it in time or it gets full. And I always hear like someone gets injured in those panels. I'm like, what are you doing? People are going plus ultra, beyond plus ultra in JoJo posing panels, which is pretty hilarious. I don't do that too much intense panels. What kind of panels do I do? I do a lot of interactive panels. I think I started paneling mostly because I really like holding events. I just really wanted to just like do some stuff. So I would do events that I would collaborate with the RA with. Mostly because, like, I need a space. Let me the space. And then, coincidentally, my college held an anime convention, which I didn't piece one and one together. My mom had to piece one and one together. She was like, your school, doesn't that hold the convention you used to go to? And I was like, oh my god, you're right. That was even in the same anime class. I just never, like, pieced it together. It was really funny. Even though I went to that con for like several years, didn't piece it together. I don't know. It just looks different when it's anime convention time on a college campus. But it was pretty funny. And then I just started doing my first panel at the anime convention they held. They were like, "You like events, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Okay, cool. On Friday you're gonna do a panel. Here is your time." And so I did like theories to come about Ruby. I was a really big Ruby fanatic during that time. Years later, I became a big My Hero fanatic, and I still hold some My Hero murder mysteries and just My Hero theme panels, which always fill up so good. My panel rooms usually get really packed, which I feel like that's really awesome, but also I feel bad for the people who don't make it in. I always feel sad about the panels when people don't make it in because of capacity. One convention though, they put me in a small room and they realized they made a mistake when the line went all the way to like the hotel door entry. I don't know. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to flex that I make really good panels, but I make really good panels, and they're always a lot of fun. I'm gonna do Just Monica, which I rewrote. It was funny because like I rewrote all the girls from Doki Doki Literature Club's routes, and I gave Monica her own route, and I just kind of made a Doki Doki 2 where you could actually get a good end, and it was like an interactive panel with the audience, and it was a lot of fun because like before COVID, people would come up and like interact with the girls. Like I was Monica, and then I would have like 3 other cosplayers be the other Doki Doki girls, and it was really funny because people would come up and they would interact with the girls, and like whoever like interacted more or was the last person during that like turn phase to like interact with the girl, that's the route we kept pushing for. It was basically Natsuki across the board. Every time I held the Monica panel, it it was always Natsuki across the board, which meant that everyone got the bad ending because they didn't choose Monica, unless the people who were given like secret poem items could overcome Monica, and then they got good what's it called, endings, which is pretty good. We're gonna have that on stream actually. I figured out. It's just basically a PowerPoint stuff, and then a lot of voice acting for me. But I like doing voice acting, so that's pretty good. And then we got a poll on. I almost said Twitter. We got a poll on. What's this called? Twitch. There we go. We got a poll here that we can use, so we can pick whoever is best girl for the majority of stream. If it's not Natsuki across the board again, I would what's it called? I would understand. But that was pretty good. I don't know how we got on panels, but here we are. I always want to do like a paneling 101. I might do that. I have a lot of things that I want to put on YouTube, but just haven't had the time to sit down and stuff. Maybe during winter break, I'll have the time to sit down. Cause I just really like doing panels. I used to be just an attendee at conventions for a few years, and then now for the past 8 to 9 years, it's so weird. It's a very long time, 8 to 9 years. I've done paneling at 10 plus different anime conventions in Texas. So it's been a really, really cool time. But I usually like putting them out there. Not because, like, well, when you do paneling, you get a free badge and stuff for, like, your work and whatnot, which is pretty nice, depending. Sometimes you'll do one panel and you get all 3 days. Some conventions, if you get, like, one approved, you get, like, 8-day pass or, like, a code to get some discounts. I usually do enough panels to get a 3-day pass for those kind of conventions. But, I really enjoy making them and having, like, good, cool ones, because, like, some people flake out on their own panels, and some people, they splurge and they exaggerate in their descriptions so they get approved, but then they aren't fun or terrible, which kind of sucks if it's, like, your first experience at an anime convention. Like, there was one where it sounded like it was, like, really, like, positive for, like, mental health and self-esteem. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't go to it because I was waiting in line for the Gundam panel. I was like, oh, I gotta get there early. So I did. It was gonna be, I didn't realize they were in the same room. The self-esteem one and the Gundam one. I was just like, I gotta get to the Gundam one. Because I, like, circled the ones that I want to. Big thing for anime conventions. If the schedule is out, you look at that thing, you circle what you want, and then have a backup for what you want. Because things like are popular usually get long lines. So if you don't have anything before or something you want to go to, you can just get there first and just kind of chill on your phone or, like, read a book or something. That's what I did. I brought, like, a manga with me, so I could just sit and wait and be in line first. But in that panel, they were about to, like, I was waiting for the Gundam panel because there was supposed to be a voice actor there, and, like, they were gonna raffle off a few Gundams, and I was like, Melly, you want a Gundam? I didn't get a Gundam, but that's okay. Someone I knew from my anime club was there and won a Gundam, and I was really happy for them. And I was like, woo! But they let us in early because the self-esteem panel, all it was you would walk in and they would tell you you were doing great, and then you get a high five, and that was it. And I was like, oh no! Oh yeah! Hi, Java! Hello, Java. Welcome in. Wasn't it just a high five and an icebreaker? Yeah, it was. It was exactly that. I told Java. Because usually when panels suck or, like, don't cater to the audience, I just kind of go on a tangent about, like, whoop. So, yeah. So that was a thing. So we were able to get in early because that's all it was. And so they were calling it. Because literally no one was in the room, and they had such a big room, and I was like, man, what the heck? High five icebreaker. That was it. And the people that were in there were just kind of, like, chilling and drinking water. And I was like, the audacity of these loafs. I just really like having a good time. I did anime bingo a few times, mostly because, like, I usually downsize on anime merch after a while. And it's hard to sell it off sometimes or find a good place to sell it off, or like if you sell it online it takes forever. Like I don't really like need to make bank on some of my items. I just really want them to go to someone else that enjoys them. So I did anime bingo quite some time. After I went to one that kind of flopped. Like the intentions were there, not like it purposely flopped, but it was kind of like under prepped. So I redid it just for funsies. Cause what they were doing, like they only brought like a few prizes, and then anime bingo was done in like 15 minutes basically when it was like an hour long panel, and people were so disappointed, and I was like, dang. And then I did anime bingo with some prizes, and then it lasted the whole kind of thing, and all the prizes went. And it was really good. I had like random like cosplay pieces, like the Iwatobi jacket, and like I found it for like $6 at a Goodwill, and like I never used it, so I was like, well, it'll be someone else's costume. You know, it's simple enough. Feels waterproof. What the heck indeed? What the heck indeed, Jabba. And then what else? I just had like buttons and stuff. Like they're not that big a deal. Like mostly cuz like for me, when I was a con goer, I was a broke con goer. My god, the first few years being an attendee, I was super broke. All I had was like $20 to my name, and basically, and then I would like not eat on con days because I was like, it's either food or merch. And I chose merch instead of food, so I would always be hungry on my way back from anime convention, and I would just like eat so much snacks. My god. I mean, now as an adult who has a job, I do have money to eat now. Only like in college, we hacked the system. We brought bento boxes full of so much rice, and we got like McDonald's chicken nuggets, and we just like divided it and cut it apart into our bentos, and we just like stirred it with the rice, and then we got like chicken and rice bentos ready. It was really good. Bunny! Oh my gosh. One heckin' year. What the heck? Am I not over it being only a year? Since knowing you in Java, these past 6 months have been rough for me, and your streams always bring a smile on my face and help me feel better, and have inspired me. Here's to another 12. Oh, Bunny! Oh, Bunny! Girl, making me emotional. I really appreciate you, Bunny. I appreciate everybody. Thank you, Bunny, for the support. To another 12 indeed, and to a forever and beyond. Strawmelly streams forever. I'm gonna be like 95, and we're still gonna be kicking on it. Have you seen the latest One Piece manga? Still kicking while I'm 95. That would make the One Piece manga artist like 100 plus. Only 12 more. That sounds ominous. But thank you, Bunny. I'm glad. I'm glad I could be there for you. I'm glad I could be here for everybody. If I can make at least one person smile or one person's day, that's as much for me. That's all I need. Thank you, Java, for good lore. Gotta drive. Gotta go fast. Wait, no, Java, you're driving. Don't go fast. Go at a moderate speed. That's legal. And thank you, buddy, for the bits. I appreciate it. Bunny. We love every berry on the farm. We love you, we love you, Bunny. We love every berry. Java, please don't drive fast. I didn't see the fast because of the mic, and I thought you said, Java, please don't drive. Walk back home, Java. You gotta walk. But yeah, I think at some point, mostly because when I panel, it's always really busy. When you're a panelist, it's busy, especially when you have more than one panel on the same day. Oh my god, I had 3 on the same day. In the morning, afternoon, and evening. It felt like back to back. But at some point, I want to invest in like, I don't know, like in a GoPro, but like something that I could just like take every berry, stream, and then be at the con at the same time. Gotta go now. Bye, have fun. Thank you, Gutson, for hanging out with us today. I hope you have a really good day or a really good evening, wherever you're watching from. Thank you for hanging out. Imagine Java was just walking fast. I feel like I have seen Java. Have I seen Java walk fast? I don't know if I've seen Java walk fast. I've seen Java run. I don't think I've seen him walk fast. Or maybe he has walked fast. I don't know. Java's driving, so he can't answer the question. I heard GoPro and all my brain said it was Sadie POV. I mean, if I did have a GoPro, we would set it up. I'm pretty sure we can ask Ant. He's very techno-whiz. The techno-whiz of wizards that I know. And you could probably set it up where it's Sadie Cam. Because, like, I have to set up a camera for Mari's cooking streams and Marsh's drawing streams for traditional art and paintings. So the camera has to get it set up. But I wanted, like, a second camera because, like, the POV cameras will be, like, looking from above. So you can't see the floor too much. Well, maybe the cooking one. You can see the floor because there's a counter. But I want a Sadie one where you could see her loafing around in real time, like right now. She's being a loaf. Drawing stream. Yes, I decided because like sometimes the tablet is dead or the pen doesn't work for the tablet. Like it's also dead. I'm like, gosh darn, how is Marsh supposed to have drawing streams if everything is just dying? So I was like, I'll just set up a camera and then she could just do traditional art and painting with some like lo-fi and it'll be really good. Real good. Sadie is a Twinkie, therefore a loaf. Yeah, some tiny dog ran up to Sadie today and tried to fight her and it was so funny because this tiny dog had so much angry energy. It just like Sadie walked outside. And, like, we got to the end of our little sidewalk, which is only, like, 10 feet away from our door. And this tiny dog with the sonic speed of a hedgehog was just running at the speed of sound, following its rainbow to Sadie. And it was, like, barking up a storm. And it was ready to fight Sadie. And Sadie was caught off guard, and she barked back. And I was like, Sadie, no. Like, I know Sadie's big. But she's also not that tough. Well, I guess she did fight one dog once, so she is kind of tough. But I was scared about this little dog, so I just picked Sadie up. And then they took the little dog away. They were like, sorry. That's all they said and turned around. Because it was like some kid walking his angry dog. Sadie won that fight. Sadie about to win that fight. This tiny dog was just so funny because it was just so small. And ready to fight Sadie. It was like 5 times its size. It was really funny. Sadie was like done with the world. Like she went to do her business and then we went inside. Then she just straight up went up the stairs. She had enough of the outside world. I don't know, you could use like a special stand. I don't know name if you're using your phone. You're right, Bunny. You are definitely right. I actually have one of those tiny special stands. It's kind of small, but I bought it for that reason. I just haven't used it yet. There's never enough time in the world. Being an adult, you never have enough time for anything. Or at least that's how it feels like. But New Year, I really want to get like on my like list Sadie POV. There's also a VTuber named Sadie, and it's really funny because like she's a farm dog, and I'm just like, is this Sadie? Sadie secretly a VTuber? Would not be surprised. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, I want set up cameras and then like also set up just something so I could take y'all on convention days. Oh, because they're just a lot of fun. There's a lot of cosplayers. Like I meant to take so many photos when I went to the last convention, but I only got Persona photos because I was like, oh, Sven and everybody would love to see these Persona photos. I think I only got like a Akechi and Joker and then like Anne, and I think that was about it. I didn't get any other photos of any other cosplayers because it's so weird because like usually as the cosplayers I'm the one who gets photos taken of, but I didn't cosplay a lot last con. No, I decided not to. I think I only went with one costume because of a panel. Because it was only a dress, and it was pretty laid back for... It was Love is War. Kaguya-sama Love is War. And it was pretty good. And... What's it called? I was like, I don't know, mostly because I have a lot of cosplays that had a lot of big props, and I was done. Just carrying them around at a con because it's so hard. It takes so much energy. I mean, it's fun. It's always a good payoff, but at the end of the day, you just like rip everything off, and you're like, ugh. Eurofic? Can't say Eurofia. Gosh darn. Yes, me and Sven saw that VTuber before and thought of Sadie. Right? I think I said it to Java, and I was like, Sadie's VTuber confirmed? Maybe. I still want to watch Love is War, but every time I think about watching it, my brain is like, Miku sung it first. Oh yeah, Miku did sing Love is War first. I don't know. Third season's coming out. They already dropped like a promotional video for it. And it was pretty good. I was like, dang. It was really funny because they were indirectly talking about a manga that got a third season. And they were talking about like how not to be a they had like this whole thing about like being a closet weeb and not being a closet weeb, and I was like, oh my god. I am not a closet weeb. I am full weeb. So weeb that when people came to visit my dorm room, they would joke that I didn't need to go to an anime store. They could just visit my room and in live the anime experience. Cause like I had a big wall scroll of Black Butler. I had my whole wall lined with all the manga I have ever owned. So it was pretty big. I had all my Magical Girl wands laid out. I had my cosplays in the closet. Uh, and I had all my posters up of prints. I had stands of anime figures. The works. Any corner of my dorm room would be anime. I even had anime magnets on my fridge. So yeah, it was. You don't have to go to anime store. You just visit my room, and it's a weebtopia. I think even still now, I want to take pictures and put them in our Discord for Anime Club. Especially in my figures. I don't have that many figures, but I feel pretty proud of my figure collection. I got Sanji from One Piece. I got Ace from One Piece. I got 2 Evangelion figures. Utano Prince-sama. 3 figures. 2 tiny. 1 of Tokia. Got Kirishima and Todoroki. The Todoroki that's from Walmart. It's a really tall figure. I bought it because I was like, tall figure Todoroki? $20? Not bad. And then I got 2 Miku figures now. I have the one that's her 12th birthday edition. And I have 1 tiny one of a new song that she had, but I think it's like circus-like. And then the one with the pantyhose, the actual real pantyhose. Those are really cool. I don't touch it that much, but it was really cool. It's like, I was like, whoa. Spadesel's actually a cat lady, confirmed. Millie's home in his anime store, confirmed. It's pretty much an anime room. Like, well, I don't want to say it has less than it was in college because my room was small in college. So everything was really compact. Compound. So it's really compact. I think I still have, like, even more than I did. Oh, yeah, plushies. I had a lot of anime plushies. Well, I guess I didn't actually have a lot. I just had a lot of plushies. But now I have a lot of plushies. So you just a Hololove VTuber? Ultra confirmed. Sadie, are you a Hololive VTuber? Are you secretly Corone? I believe if she was secretly Corone. Fire and water, why? Why does Java need my Miku figures if you have them? I don't know. Java wants even more Miku in the room. I only have, 3 Miku figures. 1 big, 1 medium, 1 tiny. And then a Miku poster that I got from 5 and Below. 5 and Below now has anime merch. Just random stores have anime merch now, which is really strange. Because, like, anime's cool now. Like, so cool. Like, if you go to the mall, excuse me, there's these light-up figure thingies that have anime, like, characters on them. And you can get, like there's bootleg anime plushies and anime figures at random stalls at the mall that you know usually like the hair like straightener kind of people are like, hey, you want your hair straightened? Want to make a layaway payment on a straightener? Those kind of people, they're like, hey, you want to smell this perfume? And I'm like, sorry, no, please don't talk to me. I know they're doing their job, but I have social anxiety. Please do not talk to me outside. The only place that I thrive in public is an anime convention. Because these are my people. And not some random strangers at a mall. I actually bought. Oh, dang. What was the movie's name? It's the one with the. I wonder if I could just put like Fox Guy with Max. Fox Mask Guy. Fox Mask Man. Movie. No! Not V for Vendetta. Anime. Yeah! Well, no wonder I didn't remember its name. It's a really long name. It's Hotorubi no Morie, which I watched on YouTube. I don't know if it's still on YouTube for free. I hope so. That's where I watched it. Is this one. I got this guy. As a light. I'll probably put an anime club in the Discord tab. But I got this guy as a light because I've never seen merch of this guy anywhere. Not at anime conventions, not at anime stores. I mean, it was just a one and done movie that was pretty popular in its time. I guess it's still popular because people still talk about it. But I saw this guy and his mask at this mall stand where it was like those light up anime thingies, and so I bought it because I was like, I've never seen merch of this person ever. So I was like, this is a one and done opportunity. I want to see that movie, but I don't want to cry. Bunny, it's such a good movie, but you will indeed cry. I was so upset by the end. I was like, no. Why? I know it had. Christ. I don't want to spoil anything. We all know it's a sad movie. I have it downloaded though. I have to like just take off all the downloaded stuff off my old laptop. I have so much anime downloaded. That was Melanie's time pioneering. Not even me personally. Well, I guess yeah, it was definitely me. When Kiss Anime, cause I learned to hack. My computer outdated the tab or whatever. So Kiss Anime was like, would you like to download the video? And at first I was like, man, I want to watch my episode. Of course I'm going to download it. Then after I downloaded the episode, I was like, oh, I can download all my anime now. And so that's what I did. I never updated my tab. Never updated the website thing. And I just kept downloading anime. It took forever. It was kind of slow sometimes. But man, oh man, was I just downloading anime episodes. I don't even remember what animes I was downloading. I downloaded Yuri on Ice, of course. I was a big fan back then. I downloaded Hal, which is another sad anime movie. So good. So good, though. All these sad ones are really well done. Which makes sense, because they really make you cry. And I'm like, dang, well written. And then I think I downloaded a few live actions. The My Love Story was really well done, really well casted, and they really did do a good job, like, reflecting and keeping true to the manga. I don't remember how it ended, but it was really good for a live action one shot. I think I downloaded another live action. I was just really on a big, like, splurge of live actions back in college, because they were really good. The one I could not find, two of them I could not find, was the Love is War live action and the Wotoki live action, which is Love is Hard for an Otaku. That one's a really good anime. It also has its manga. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, 10 manga. Well, because they come in 2 for their English volumes. I don't know if they sell them separately over in Japan, but there's 10 volumes of Love is Hard for an Otaku. Except there's 5 of them released in English, but they're like double manga. They cost about like 17 to 15 bucks. So it's not too bad because it's got 2 manga volumes in it. It's got a thick. I haven't. I'm just waiting for the anime to come out. It's always so hard because, like, sometimes I watch animes before I read the manga, and sometimes I read the manga before I watch the animes. I'm not really particular to one or the other. Mostly because, like, I like to see. Because for me, if I watch the anime first and then I read the manga, I get to see, like, right away the tidbits I didn't get to see. Or I notice the tidbits that didn't make it. Because, like, in anime, I know sometimes they feel rushed, and some parts don't from the manga don't make it to the anime, but we have to, like, understand. There's, like, first episode has to be enough to, catch your attention. That's why some first episodes of a lot of animes have, like, fan service and then, like, never have fan service again in the rest of the series because they need you to watch past episode 1. That is the make it or break it for anime episodes. So they gotta keep you invested. And then they only have, like, so much to fill and, like, just enough to, like, let you know. Because, like, animes are made to boost the mangas. So when you're done by episode 12, if you want to know more, you gotta read the manga. So that's not a big thing for me either or. Some people are, like, really stand by their decisions of either or. Which is respectable. I understand. But for me personally, it's either or, because I get to see the tidbits that didn't make it into the anime, and just kind of enjoy the tidbits that are just kind of only in the manga. Japan, give us more manga. I feel like lately they've been giving us more manga. Except I saw a video. I didn't get to watch it. It's on my recommended. Or not my recommended. My watch later. Where Shonen Jump was canceling a lot of manga. And I don't know if, like, they said yes. Like, they they greenlighted a few titles and then, like, canceled it. Which would be kind of sad. Because, like, in the thumbnails, you could see, like, the titles and, like, their images. And they looked really good. And so I'm like, why would you do this? Think, Shonen Jump, think. Then there's an Attack on Titan that just is really depressing episode 1. I stopped at Attack on Titan episode 14 because I was like, everyone is dying. I don't know if I could watch this. I don't know. I never really got into Attack on Titan. It looks really good. I hear a lot of good things about it, but it's not the anime for me. I was like that with Elfen Lied, but only having 12 episodes, it went over. But then learning half the anime is nothing like the manga, and the manga was actually 100 times more sad. Dang. Yeah, sometimes the animes derail from the manga, and it makes sense when, like, the manga is, like, way ahead. Or no, they're way under. Like, they start production and then realize by the time they are to their current episode, the manga did not update in time. They're like, shoot. And that makes sense for, like, fillers and stuff, or things being differentiated, like Full Metal Alchemist, the first season, and then they're like, whoops. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood goes back to the manga after it caught up. But then there's some that their full series are out, and they still derail the heck out of everything. I think some directors just feel like the story isn't enough. Like, if they embellish it just a little bit, it'll make it more exciting. I don't know. Sometimes the ones that derail a little bit, are the ones that I appreciate are the ones that the manga author didn't get a chance to put things into the manga, and so they get put into the anime, which I really appreciate, because, like, it makes sense. Like, if you're writing something and then, like, you didn't have the idea then, but it really worked. It would have worked so good, and you're just like, my volume 1's already out. I can't go back now. Once the anime is green light, I really love when manga artists are like, please put this in here. I didn't get to put in the manga. Please. And then it makes it, and then they're like, yay. Those are the really nice, like, skewed a little bit. Skewed, but, like, it's done purposely and nicely done. Paladin! Hi, Paladin. How's it going? Or Java language, hello. Yeah, hello. Great. Black Butler Season 2 is a great example of that. Black Butler Season 2 is a fever dream. I know I watched it, but I could not remember a single tidbit of it. The only thing I remember is that purple-haired maid looking down on something, and then like the shorts. That's about it. I don't even remember. That was just a fever dream. I was like, what the heck? What the heck? And then the whole fan base just emerged from the second season. I think I don't even remember. I don't even think they're in. Like, the characters are even in the manga. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even remember. Black Butler was such a long time ago. I really appreciate when animes give OVAs, though. Like, they don't give us a second season, but at least they give us, like, an OVA with closure. I think, yeah, a few animes do have some really good OVAs, which kind of gives some good closure to some, like, anime seasons. Some anime seasons end ridiculously because, like, they can't really end it where the manga ends because it wouldn't make sense where it would end. And they can't really give it an end that would, like, make sense. Well, I mean, they kind of can. I don't know. I always feel like if you don't do a full series to, like, the manga, of course, because it's not going to catch up to the end. Unless you do, like, 3 seasons of Fruit Baskets like they did really well to the end. It's hard to write an ending to something that's still ongoing that's satisfying. So I appreciate the attempt the animes do. Like, what is it? Kiss Him, Not Me was a good example. It doesn't happen in the manga because in the end they were like, which guy do you choose? And she's like, this 2D boy, bye. Which felt really jarring watching the anime. And I was like, what do you mean you're not going to pick one of them? What do you mean an anime boy? And I was kind of like, how could you? When you read the manga, though, she actually gives a clear answer to who it is. Or, like, the actual, like, clear answer to that situation. The way the anime ended is not the actual correct thing. And I was like, phew. I would have been a little disappointed in her if she actually said a 2D boy. I mean, it was also very true to her character if she chose a 2D boy instead of a 3D boy. It's a completely different plot that is never talked about in the manga. Okay, so they never existed. I don't even know if they brought them up for funsies, like background character or anything. It's going away from my PC for like 4 days. Oh yeah, are you traveling now from work or for work? For work. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I just kind of wanted to hang out with everybody today. Just talk about some nerdy stuff. And stuff. Because I just had, I don't know, not all of my students weren't here today. So it was just kind of quiet. I was like, dang. And then I was, I've been sick and I haven't streamed as much either. And I was like, dang. Just want to hang out with everybody. But I didn't know what, like, game to play or whatnot. So I was just like, maybe we'll just chat. Maybe we'll just hang out and chat. Talk about some good anime and some mangoes. And ironically, all those characters who are in the second season perish. As they do, like, anime spin-off, Bleach is the perfect example. They're like, oh, new characters. And then the characters die by the end. So they never have to bring them back up. Which, I mean, makes sense. But also, yeah, it's just kind of funny because, like, at that point, you just kind of know that all the Bleach characters that are new are just gonna die. I'm like, dang. Good story, though. I don't remember if they were good stories. They were. I feel like the Bleach movies were decent. The live action one was pretty good. I felt like they had a good setup if you wanted to watch, like, the anime. Like, a lot of people didn't like it. But I thought it was decent enough. Like, if you never watched Bleach and then you just watch this, you're like, okay, you got a good idea of what the anime will be about. You can end it like how the third Avengers movie ended. Villain 1. Third Avengers. The villain 1. Sadly, I'm away on work. It's only a 2-hour drive. Oh, that's not too bad. I thought you were, like, taking a plane or traveling the world again. We'll be your students. Bunny will be the classroom bully. Why is Bunny the classroom bully? I don't bully because I'm short. I feel like in Paladin's mind, you bully by kicking everyone who's taller than you. In the knees. The Nico Nico kneecaps. Yes, we are the students. I'm gonna teach everybody how to speak Spanish. I'm gonna be the Duolingo owl, but like non-threatening. I won't be showing up in your emails wondering where you've been, who you've been with. Yeah, with Thanos, there's a total of 4. Oh my god, what the heck? I never even heard of it. Didn't even realize the villains one. It's weird that we watched like some of the recent Marvels trailers, like they talk about like the whole world being Thanos, which is really weird to see things continue over. I mean, the whole Marvel universe is connected, but still, it was just so strange. Also, I want to go see Spider-Man, but all the tickets are sold out, which is kind of weird, but like technically they're not. I saw as I was scrolling through Twitter, people are like selling the tickets for like thousands of dollars. Like, yo, no. No. And people who have like Disney Plus will probably see it there in like 2 weeks or something. You cheating on me with another language app. It's funny. Jabba's home. I tried Duolingo for a good chunk of time, and then I was studying French. Le cheval is a horse. I don't know why they keep telling you. Like, I saw a thread of Duolingo people. Like, it was just a Tumblr thread that was screenshotted, and then someone posted on Twitter. And it was funny, because, like, someone was just asking, like, do they teach you horse in every language that you sign up for? And everyone in different languages are, like, putting, like, how to say horse. And I was just, like, looking at Java, like, La cheval! La cheval! That's how you say horse in French. And then I missed, like, my streak, and then I was sad. I was sad because I used my points to save it, and then, like, I forgot to do it again. And so I was like, what's the point? I still have my notes. I'll probably go back to it. But, like, I just felt too intimidated by the bird keep asking me where I am. I'm like, no. No. I'll go back in my own time. It's very weird. And now the new Spider-Man movie is going to make it weirder. Weirder. Java's home. Java is the new Spider-Man movie. Return home. Isn't that what it's called? Or new home? No, return to home. Return to monkey. I locked the top lock. Okay, hold on. I gotta go save Java. I'm sorry, Java. I keep forgetting about the top lock. My avatar is picking up a ghost. Was it Ghost 5e when my avatar released? No, it's called No Way Home. Oh, that's not. Java's not the new Spider-Man movie then. Just never let him in. Demons. It's me, your boy. Wait. Hey, demons. It's me, your boy. Stromnoli. Oh, I ran up the stairs and that was a bad decision. My mom had our other spare key for our apartment. We finally got it back. So Java can actually now get into the house without me having to open the door. But I keep forgetting to to leave the top lock unlocked, which is like the master lock. So even though Java's got a key, he can't get inside. Whoops. It's just muscle memory to lock them all after I come inside. Get a dragon slayer. A dragon slayer? Say you could be a dragon slayer. She licks her foot. I need to get into shape. I am a shape. I'm a strawberry. I'm a strawberry shape. Java's trapped out in the real world. Java don't want to be out in the real world. Be like Sadie. She had enough of the real world today. Oh, Jawa's family moved like to let him inside because there's delay with me seeing his message. That's funny. Sorry, Java. Java's inside now. He's in the house. Head pats for Sadie. I meant Demon Slayer. Oh, I was like Dragon Slayer. Demon Slayer is pretty good. Sadie. Sadie. Come on. Go get some head pats. Sadie. Sadie. Okay, I'll walk to you. It's fine. You ate some of your food today. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Paladin. Sadie, appreciate her pet. Hi, Sadie. See, this is why we need a POV Sadie camera. Strawberries are shapes. They are indeed shapes. Oh, you're waiting for your movie. That's right. You ordered the Demon Slayer movie. It was a pretty good movie. Still cry every time I think about it. Chris. Let me get you a dad joke. Dad jokes. Top rated dad jokes. I like how this article started off with something sad and they were like dad jokes afterwards. A Sadie stream. That would be really good. I think a Sadie stream is a goal I want for the new year. Like we'll have redeems, feed Sadie a cookie. Yeah, head pats for Sadie. See it in real time. See her tiny little grin when she gets some head pats. What does a baby computer call his father? Data. Got him. She's a Time Lord Java. Then there's even more delay between you saying something in the broadcast. So I heard you saying you were coming to get me after you came to get me. Yeah, that was true. I came to get Java, opened the door, and then like I didn't even say I was going to get him until after I already opened the door, which is really funny to hear myself in real time. Well, I guess not even real time, in lag time. That's why when I end stream, I let my my offline screen go for a long time, because if I don't, I'll end up cutting off like what I'm saying. So I let it hang on for like a good amount of time, because if not, then they'll just automatically cut. And I've seen that with a few friends that I watch. They'll be talking and then like it'll automatically like raid over already. So I give myself at least enough time for every berry to listen to what I have to say until it goes boop. Boop. That one was a good one. Thank you. It was the top rated one. Top rated dad jokes on the farm. One of the best quality of jokes for my berries. This happens to everyone who raids in mid-talk. Yeah, it's true. Whoops. I don't know if I'd done that. I usually like, before I knew, I usually had my ending screen going, and it would be there for a long time, because for the life of me, I was trying to find where in the world I left the free BGM to use. I was like, dang, where is it? Where is it gone? I have, dang. I always try to time it just right. Sometimes it's tough, because I have no idea how long the delay is. That's why I just like wait until the raid happens and the very end. The very end. I like when Java's in stream, because he'll be talking and he says funny stuff when we're wrapping up. Like after we said goodbye, he starts like saying other stuff and I'm like, Java, I've muted us already. Which is pretty funny. That's why I just kind of like waited out until Java's finished all his words. Finished his status quo of words to share with everybody. Oh, dang. Has it really been an hour? That's pretty good. Pretty good. I was gonna stream just a few minutes earlier, but I forgot that I think I changed my password, yeah. Because like I end up logging out on Twitch, and then it was like, put in your password. I couldn't remember my password. And I was like, gosh darn. What was the point of having Google remember it if it was not the right password? And so I had to redo everything. And I had to put password in Twitch on the app. And then when I was loading up Streamlabs, I was like, oh shoot, I gotta wait for the new code and stuff. So that all got fixed. So that's pretty good. At least I did it today on a day that I wasn't supposed to stream. Oh, that's right. We're gonna watch Peninsula on the Discord farm. On the farm. Which is the sequel to Train to Busan. It's really good. I've heard it's really good. I haven't watched it personally yet, but we're gonna watch it tonight, so that'll be fun. Dang, we'll never hear Java speak these mystical words. That's when my comedy is at my finest. That's when we're just like, brew. Especially for work. Dang, Christ. That's funny, Jeff. It is peak content. Where we're delirious at the end. I remember when it was like Doki Doki, I was super tired. It wasn't at the end, but I was just saying, like, I don't even know. I was super tired and my brain cells were down to 0. And that's where cheese dating got invented. All of the inside jokes on the farm got invented that day. What a good stream that was. Melly at sleep deprived thing just feels like drunk Melly, but not drunk. You know? It's just that like woo. Playing the Tuscan? No. Train to Busan. But I feel like playing the Tuscan could be like a parody. Melly, you have so many shows and movies that you can last a lifetime. It can last a lifetime. Now I straw Melly forever. We'll always have so much to watch. I wish I could just do it remotely, but like sometimes like at the end of December we'll have to leave for about 2 weeks of streaming, or maybe it's like a strong week and a half, mostly because we're gonna go somewhere. But I wish I could remotely just like play just a whole lot of anime DVDs that I have for y'all. I wish I could just upload it to a collection or something. Because dang Crunchyroll and stuff won't let you share screen. Like, please, let me share my anime. That tired drunk. I know how that is all too well. It's called a laptop. You right, Paladin. I do have a laptop. But I don't have a DVD thing anymore. It was so hard already putting like a DVD thing in my computer. Because like we talked about it so much. And then Java and I realized we didn't have a front slot. Like my PC doesn't have a front slot. It just like has a thing in the front and then there's nothing to like boop or bop. So we had to, Java worked his magic and we found this PC that someone threw away. It probably doesn't work or anything. But it had a Blu-ray DVD player in it. It was like, oh. So we gutted that out and then like Java worked his magic and then we plugged it in the back. So now it's just like a random DVD thingy on top of my brain computer thingy, my tower. No one calls it a brain anymore. Back in the day, towers used to be called brains. That's what they used to be called. I know, because my dad worked on computers, and he had me move them all. It's so weird. And now I look at my like computer monitor, it's so sleek and thin. They used to be so huge. Children of this era will never understand moving a giant butt of a monitor and having like, well, brains, I mean, towers are still the same. They're still same size. They just look more nice, sleek, fashionable, have LED lights. Yeah, most PC laptops don't have it anymore. You could always buy an external disk drive. That's true. I was actually trying to find one for Blu-ray, but I could not find any online. Like, not the one that I kind of needed, and some were kind of expensive, and I didn't want to drop a lot of money on like a Blu-ray player. I tried to find a cheap one, and we just kind of found one. Put it on the tower, so that kind of worked out for free. That was very nice, very nice. But I was looking for one. No, my old laptop doesn't have a CD player or anything anymore. The one before it did. And that was really nice. You will never understand the pain of carrying an old style TV. Super heavy. I don't even know how we moved that thing outside. After it like clunked out. Like we had it for so long. Like everyone was like still upgrading to like really sleek TVs and stuff. And then we didn't we still had a giant TV, and then one day it just kind of clunked out. Then we finally got like, I don't know, I think we still got a smaller, bigger TV, like the old ones. We didn't get a flat screen until like college. My God, yeah, my parents really it's like stayed really retro. Hi, CD. Those TVs are wild. It's really weird to see them still get dropped off on the side of the curb. They are expensive, but they are around. Those TVs are the death of us. They're so strange. I don't know, it's just really weird. Because, like, I feel like our generation, well, I guess, like, older people still see the change. Especially, they've seen a lot of tech change from, like, big chunky phones and beepers to, like, the thinnest and smallest of iPhones that have so much power. I don't know, technology is super crazy. It's pretty good. Anime's come a long way too. A lot of things have come a long way. It's so weird to be in the middle of it all. Kids nowadays, all they know is like really high grade tech. They don't know what a Game Boy is. They don't understand. They don't appreciate the good speed and quality their games have. They're always demanding more. Never. Remember when we used to play 8-bit games? I mean, we still kind of do. Because that is a good category. Feel bad for those early adopters who bought a 4K TV for like 3K when you could buy one for like 600. Were they really that expensive? We didn't get a flat screen or anything because we always heard like they would clunk out real fast and you had to buy another one. I was like, that's a bad investment. It is actually weird. Game Boy is the best system ever. Game Boy is a really good system. I still have no idea where I left it. I'm pretty sure it's lost in the ether at this point. But my Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memory Game Boy cartridge, so good. It was so good. Sometimes I would just turn on the Game Boy and have it play the song, the opening for Chain of Memories. Because I was like, wow, this is such a good song. Like, it was short, but, like, it was so good. I got stuck fighting the pink-haired guy. Dang. I forgot what exactly I got stuck on. Either I didn't pass the battle or it was just something I couldn't figure out. Like, I think I remember going through all the worlds and trying to find something. I don't remember. But I got stuck and there was no tutorials, so I never got to finish it. So I just held on to the game for, like, forever. And then I put it somewhere so, not secretive, but, like, so well kept. I have no idea where it is. It's probably back at home in some box, in some bag, all wrapped up really nicely. Because I made sure, like, it wouldn't get damaged. Because it was my pride and joy. The last time I saw it in my hand that I can remember was, like, back in college, which is several years ago now. I have no idea where it went. They were really expensive when they were coming out. That's true. I don't know. We got my Game Boy secondhand, but I think it was still kind of expensive. All the systems we ever bought were like secondhand, so that was basically it. So we still paid a pretty penny. It felt like we got stuck on Zelda Seasons. Which one's the Seasons one? Like, I kind of vaguely remember what it looks like, but I don't remember entirely what it looks like. Man, when Zelda and what is it called? Ocarina of Time. That one's my favorite. Zelda on the 3DS. So I played it on the 3DS. It was so good. So good. Maybe I should play that sometime. I think I downloaded it via emulator for us to play. I hope it still functions the same way. Because you know how emulators kind of funky sometimes. But it'd be a lot of fun to do. You get to change the seasons from summer, winter, spring, and fall. Was that really it? That was the Four Swords. not 4 seasons. I want to get the remake of Zelda. The remake? Are they making a remake? I don't keep track of them. I think the only one that's been on my radar that I've been trying to keep track of is Breath of the Wild 2. Because I'm really interested where exactly they could take Breath of the Wild 2. I'm like, because I felt like there's a lot more room for storytelling in Breath of the Wild. Mostly because, like, there was a lot of world exploring, and you did get a lot of storytelling through DLCs about, like, the champions and heroes and stuff. But, like, I feel like there could have been a little bit more. I guess Hyrule Warriors also had a lot of lore dropped in. So I guess, what could they do with the second Breath of the Wild? That's what I want to know. There are rumors we will get to play as Zelda, which would kind of be interesting, because then it would be a Zelda game. Dang. I forgot, I think we were at Hot Topic, and then I think someone called Link, Zelda, and I was like, oh, no. The kids nowadays don't know that Link is not called Zelda. No. I mean, it makes sense. The Legend of Zelda, and you have a picture of Link all the time. Understandable. But still. It's like when one of my students said that Link was in Fortnite, and I just, like, kind of, like, shook my head, like, yeah. Take to space. Taking to space. Taking long to space. I mean, if Breath of the Wild 2 took it to space, I would be pretty impressed how they would do that. I mean, they took it to air with, what's it called? Skyward Sword? Yeah, they had the birds in the air. In the air. It was Zelda Oracle of Ages. Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Oh! See, it was on the tip of my tongue, and I was like, the seasons. I know which one, and vaguely which one you were talking about. I have not personally played that one. I've only played a few of them. I played Majora's Mask. That one hurt. Because it's so hard, I kept dying, and the moon kept crashing. I'm like, no! It'd be like Dawn of the Third Day. I was like, I know it's Dawn of the Third Day. Again! Living Groundhog Day all over again in Zelda. Oh, that was a tough one. And then the one where you can turn into, like, into the walls. I forgot what that one's called. And what's it called? I didn't get to play, the Phantom Tracks. I've always really wanted to play it, but I never got a chance to play it. It's pretty confusing. It's called Legend of Zelda, but Link is literally doing all the work, and it is the main character. Yeah, that's true. There's only, like, those really old Zelda games that I'm pretty sure were not licensed by Nintendo, but the Game Grumps play them, and you actually play as Zelda, and they were something. They were something of a game. You must go and work? Okie dokie, Paladin. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I hope you have a good day at work. Get that good work in. Work. But also have some good self-care. Take some breaks. Remember to drink some water. Some water. I didn't need to drink more water. Christ. I was sick and I didn't drink enough water through the whole thing. I only remembered by the end tail of it all to drink more water because Bunny tweeted to drink water. And I was like, you right, Bunny. I gotta drink more water. Have a good stream. Thank you, Paladin. You do your very best. I hope you have a good day. Or rest of your good day. Hi, CD. But yeah, I don't know what else anime have I been watching. I actually started this one. Hold on. Oops. Well, let me go just checking, because I don't know if it has my info on it. I canceled my Crunchyroll subscription, mostly because I'm going to be busy this month, that I'm not going to have the time to watch anime, and then by the time I come back from vacation, I don't know if I'll have enough time, which is always so crazy to say, like, oh, not enough time to watch anime? What the heck? Oh no, it didn't. I put a profile queue. What's even on my watch list? Let us explore. shared web. So we started watching this one, The Fruit of Evolution. Before I knew it, my life had it made, which is a really good isekai. I feel like is a good isekai because like it's an isekai that doesn't take itself seriously, but also kind of progresses well. Kind of like it's kind of silly, and but I think the nice thing that it does is that it addresses the harem that he's creating and actually gives the girls answers instead of being like vague about it and like not addressing their feelings. He does address their feelings and accepts that it's a harem, which is really interesting. Poke! Hi, Poke! Hello, Poke and friends. Welcome. That is I, Strawmelly, your local farmer magical girl on a quest to defeat evil. Welcome. A Poke raid! Hello, Poke. How's it going? Then we can binge. That's true. I think there's 9 episodes out right now. Let me shout out Poke. Poke. Oh no, Java beat me to it. Java's got, I was about to say fast hands. What is it when you like draw really fast, like cowboys? Java, fast cowboy. GeoGuessr, is that the thing where like you just kind of go to the website and then just drops you off the random part of the world? I only know because I watched this video about this guy who was doing it. I think it might be that. And then he kept being dropped in a JoJo place and he's been like, whoa. Did you get a JoJo reference? I hope you had a fun time. I got to drop in a little bit. I didn't get to be there for long. I was there when you were at Home Depot, I think. Yeah, Home Depot. It was kind of funny. I was like, what is Poke doing at Home Depot? We're reviewing what I have on my watch list. I don't think I have anything weird on my watch list. I usually had a lot of stuff to like, alright, this sounds or looks good. We're talking about The Fruit Evolution. Pretty good. Isekai. It's the one that it's kind of like funny. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's comedic. And I like that they address the harem, which is kind of interesting. Because usually there's a lot of girls and they kind of get ignored and their feelings are always like unaddressed, even though like they're always like, MCs be dense, but like you can only be so dense when boobas are being pushed against your chest and stuff. Like, gosh darn it, MCs. Why? And then I started Tsuki Michi, which is interesting because he gets isekai'd, but then the goddess of the world's like, you're not like a handsome Bishoujo. I'm not gonna let you be a hero of this world. And then like ditches him into like these ruins and the slums. But luckily the god of his world was like, here, have some powers. No Bear! Hello! How's it going? It's good to see you. I hope you are doing well. GeoGuessr was super fun and we were surprisingly good too. Oh! And we were surprisingly good too. Found a lot of interesting sites. Did you get a lot of answers to your questions, Poke? Eat stonk. Eat stonk. Oh, I will save Java some stuff. What do I got? I got some chocolates. I'll eat a Twizzler. Twizzlers are like a peanut butter when they get all like weird and gunky. I'm actually homesick today, but other than that, I'm good. Oh no! I just got, well, I don't know if I'm still kind of sick, but like getting over being sick. So I hope you also get good. Not get good. That you feel better. Don't worry, Java. I got a lot of candies here for you. But I'm glad you had fun, Poke. I'm gonna check it. Oh, I'm gonna check that bod. Melly is a Powerpuff Girl. Melly is a Powerpuff Girl. I guess. Yeah, my voice is still kind of Powerpuff Girl. Get good. Sometimes Melly says things out loud, and I don't think them through. Especially when I say some stuff, and Java's like, Melly! And I'm like, I didn't mean it like in a lewd way. It just kind of came out that way. Feels double meaning. I added these two onto my list. They looked good. Not actually a lot of these. I started watching Lovely Complex, It's a slow burn, I think, in the beginning. Well, kind of. Like, they let you know the two characters. And by the opening, you know who's gonna fall in love with each other. But it feels like kind of a slow burn for romance. Kimi ni Toroke is really good. Not really a slow burn for romance. Like, it sets it up really nicely. But, like, the guy really likes the girl, which is really nice. But the girl kind of likes the guy, but she kind of admires that he's really good at talking to people, and so he's just like, "Am I being a friend soon? What?" Well, he doesn't think about it like that, but like he's just like, "I'm not on her radar," and it's just kind of funny. It's wholesome. I heard that they miscommunicate in like later on the series. That's why I haven't watched it like entirely. I'm a big rom-com shoujo fanatic, but I heard like there's a whole big chunk where they don't talk to each other because of a misunderstanding. I was like, no, why? So I kind of delayed watching it. A magical girl attack my dumb heart. A magical girl attack to cherish your heart, Nono Bear. There's my one. I don't know why I went the opposite 360. I went like to my I guess going to my right would have seen it I seen my ones, but I just didn't see it in my peripherals. That's all I'm gonna tell people now. I hope you get good. Thank you, Java. It's gonna be my new Melee t-shirt. 4 no. 2 magical girls. Okay. So you feel better. Magical girl attack. And so your heart feel get good. Strawberry smile. Very nice. This is a wand I've had since I was like 10. This wand is probably like, oh my god, I'm 25. I'm not 21. I don't know, sometimes I think I'm 21 when I'm not 21. I've had this for 15 years. Still works. Hasn't corroded in the battery. Pretty good. I bought it at a dollar store because it looked like the Sailor Moon one. It was pretty good. I kept good care of it. Unlike other items. I do have a Sailor Moon one, the one with the heart and the crown on it. It's not, I think it is the first one. I think. I forget which order her wands go when they upgrade. But it is one of the ones. It's the heart one. I think it's, I don't know if it's the first one. I don't remember. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan, but like it all is a blur. Because the wands switch out and through different seasons and stuff. Through different arcs. That will do the trick. Always does. I did the magical girl ones sometimes, and then Bunny's things would come in the mail on time. And then he found 20 bucks. So I feel like, let's go, Bubble. Bubble, get fit. Get fit. Get good. Same battery. Yeah, well, it's not the same batteries. I gave it new batteries. But it hasn't, like, corroded. Which is kind of funny. Like, I bought these lights, just from Target. And the thing corroded. And I was like, what the heck? But this toy, pretty good. Those toys are stubborn. Very stubborn. Built to last. Imagine if smartphones lasted that long. You know? That's a good point. They don't last that long because they want you to buy a new phone. But, you know, I'm actually surprised these toys didn't, like... Because, like, they would want you to buy a new toy, right? But they didn't. A water me, thank you. And a decorate Sadie. Sadie have some decorations? Yes, Sadie does have decorations. Java, drink a water. Have a shot, Java. I give Sadie Waluigi hat. Waluigi. I hear Java walking. Sadie can hear the walk. Is it Java?
Hello.
Java! Oh, thank you.
It's your dinner.
I don't know why I saw rice and then it's mashed potatoes. Haven't drinking any water for 3 hours. BRB. Oh my god, Pocky. I was about to say every streamer should have a cup of water, but I do not have a cup of water. Take a shot of Wawa Java. Pocket drink water. Spam in chat. Pocket drink water. I started watching Blend S. I really enjoy it because it's funny. It's so funny. Like low key, I don't know if it's low key a rom com. It's more of a comedy. There is some a little bit of tinges of romance, but like not really. It's just really funny. Oh, it's so good. The premise basically is this girl. She's got a face, and her eyes are so intense that people think she's glaring all the time, which I can relate to. Some because we wear masks, people can't see that I'm smiling, and I feel like my eyes feel really intimidating. I don't know. Sven said he was gonna test that out to see if it was true or not. But I just feel like I look upset when I'm not because my smile is covered. I always feel like no, I'm not upset. I'm not trying to glare. I'm sorry. Hydrated. So busy eating blue and raspberries, and I forgot to hydrate it. Whoops. I feel like raspberries have a little bit of water, so I feel like slowly but surely, Pocket, you are drinking just tiny bit, tiniest of increments of water through the raspberries. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Oh wait, I did have some water. Because I had a big water bottle today. 'Cause I had a tiny water bottle I was supposed to take to work. The reusable ones, but it was still kind of dirty, and I was like, no. Water, gross. You sound like Talon. Talon is all about Mountain View. No water. But yeah, Blend S was really good. It's about so because she's got that face, she comes off as a masochist, and it's for this cafe, because this cafe's it's a maid cafe, but the maids are different themes. So you got your tsundere maid girl, you got your big sister girl, you got your little sister girl, and then she's like the sadist or the masochist. I think she's no, yeah. Cause I think she's the sadist, yeah. Cause she'll like say things, and like because her eyes are so intense, it makes her like such a sadist, and it's so funny. She doesn't mean to. She wants to be like a different type of maid girl, but she can't because her eyes betray her, and she comes off really intense. Here, the tap water tastes good. I believe it. I believe that your tap water tastes good, Pocky. Water equal disgusting. Disgusting. Hidari-chan, best boy. Oh my god! Hidari-chan's the green-haired one, right? He's the cook one. He is a good boy. Doesn't get enough screen time. Sven is making me try the water there. At least have a little bit. Melly Sven is making me try gross things. I'm gonna have to tell Sven why are you having spam snackies? That's how Java gets me to eat. Dinner. Time to have dinner with me, you're right. I'm eating salad. You can hear the crunch. If you want, Java, you come over here. You can share with me. We can talk about some anime. What? You're right. Java eat. Crunch. Melly ASMR. I'm actually really self-conscious about eating on stream. I usually mute myself during dialogues in games. So when I like talk, I'm like, oh, thank gosh. And I start eating. Eat snacky apple. I'm eating, Jabba. I'm eating. If you're eating at home, we're all eating together. Let's see, which else I've started watching. I heard Sakugan is really good. I haven't watched it yet. But the first episode's out on YouTube for free. No talk, only eat. Excuse me, a mukbang. Fena Pirate Princess? I have no idea if it's a manga. I was trying to find a manga and I couldn't find the results yet. I didn't try that hard though. But surprisingly, like the first episode drawed on a little bit, and I was like, oh, that's okay. But surprisingly, from episode 1 to 12, it just wrapped up so good. Like, it answered all the questions you had. They got to said location. Location revealed grand secret. And she chose an answer for this grand secret. And then it just kind of wrapped up. And I was like, wow. They really wrapped up a story in like 12 episodes. That was pretty good. The great Jae-hee will not be defeated. 10 out of 10. It's pretty funny. I feel like Java, did we not finish this? I thought we did finish it. The magical girl is the antagonist in this one, so I thought that was an interesting twist. I crunch. You want to hear that crunch? I watched the JoJo Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean anime. Good stuff so far. Oh, it's already out? I heard really good things about like how like the empowerment of women of an anime character. And you know, it's true. A lot of animes don't depict powerful women. Like there's some exceptions, of course. But like it's kinda true. You only get like a lot of main male pro tags. Water me? I need to go get my water. I can eat in my desk. That's true. First anime I've seen in like a year. It's really hard to find a time to like, especially when you're in college. My first semester of like college, I binge watched a lot of anime, and so that affected my grades. Because I'd rather be watching anime than doing homework. Water for me and Java? Okay. We'll bring us some water. The second season of Miss Kobayashi Maid Dragon, Chef Kiss. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Felt a little different than the first season. Especially the first two episodes. I was like, oh my god. One Piece is good. It's because it's long that it becomes a meme and people don't like it. I don't know. But like, I'm really impressed that One Piece can like just create a really good story narrative and just keep going with like different stories and scenarios. And it makes sense because he's a pirate. He can go wherever he wants and meet as many people as he wants. There's no really deadline for finding the One Piece. I mean, they hit their 1,000th episode, which seems like a lot, but like, it's actually really enjoyable to watch just One Piece. What's that one anime with the blood? What kind of blood? I don't remember. Now my next life as a villainess, all routes lead to doom. First season, very good. Second season, kind of iffy because it felt like filler. Mostly because I knew what was supposed to happen next and it didn't happen next. So the third season will actually pick up on what like the next arc of it will be. Of course, my hero, still going. Pretty good. Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. Very good. 10 out of 10. Second season did not let me down. Very good. We started watching Mr. Osomatsu, and it just feels like a more adult humor kind of anime. It's kind of ridiculous, but like in a good way. Like it's so bad it's good, but not like it's bad, you know? I heard this one was good. I haven't watched it yet. Keep your hands off Izuken. This one is so cute. It's not a rom-com or anything. It's just like a really good slice of life. It's called Hitori Bochi no Maru Maru Sekatsu. But you can just find it. You just look up Hitori Bochi. It's really cute. It's about this girl who starts at a new school and she's really shy. And she only has like one friend. And her one friend's kind of like, I don't want to say she's mean, but she was like, we can't be friends until you make other friends first. I need you to be like a little bit more social or something. And she's like, no. So Hitori Bochi is just like out to make some good friends. Keep your hands off these nuts. What? What was it called? I don't know. I have to really think about it. I don't even know what we've been watching lately. Even though we've been watching all these lately. Hitori Bochi, 10 out of 10. I haven't finished it, so there's Chaos Child. That's the part. Fairy Ranmaru. Bunny. 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 If you're still there, Bunny. Fairy Ranmaru was the one I was supposed to recommend you. It's magical boys, except they're fairies. It's really good, actually. It feels kind of Madoka because Except if, instead of fighting like witches, like the magical girls versus witches, the fairy Ranmaru, like they're magical boys that turn into fairies because they're originally fairies, and they're human boys is like their disguise or whatever. But they go off into these worlds to fight these evil fairies, I think. So it's evil fairies, and they have to like get these like weird desires, almost like a palace, but not. It's I don't want to say it's complicated because I'm overcomplicating, but it feels kind of dark Madoka when they go to fight. But it's a magical boy series. I like it. It's pretty good. Lordy, not Chaos Child. I cry. Correct. They had one job with Chaos Child. The Steins Gate anime I heard was really good. You know, they should have learned, but they didn't. Unless Chaos Child came out first before the Steins Gate anime. Wait, is the fairy anime like that one Disney movie where the boy turns into a mermaid? No, but I feel like they could be on the same line. Chaos Child, visual novel. I also cry, but for the right reasons. It's the good kind of cry. The 13 year, is that what it's called? Dang, I haven't watched it. I feel like I've seen it. Not like seen it, but like know the premise. Ascendance of a Bookworm. I feel like I recommended that to you, Pake. That one was really good from start to finish. I was like, wow, for an isekai, it's been really good. Drugstore in Another World, The Slow Life. Oh no, the Drugstore in Another World. The Slow Life of us. Is it a cheater? Because he was a pharmacist, so he knows medicine, and then he opens a pharmacy store because he knows all the stuff from the previous world. So instead of becoming a hero, he just kind of takes the knowledge that he's learned from a previous time in his life and just brings it to the new world. That's pretty good. It's like a slice of life isekai. There's no prominent dangers, just kind of slice of life. Minimal dangers. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. That one was good, except I felt like they forced some tones of Yuri, and I feel like they didn't need to. Or they did the English translation dirty and made the scene weird when it wasn't supposed to be. You know, like that thing with Sailor Moon, they made them cousins, and then like, but they still flirt with each other, and they're like, weird. That wasn't the right way to go with the English dub. But like this one, well, there's like a demon girl, and like they try to Keith, and she was like, I want you to be like my sister, and then Keith me, and I was like, what? I'm pretty sure someone did not write this correctly in the English writing. I don't know what it was in Japanese, because the Japanese dub was not available. Yeah, because it's dubbed, but there was no subbed. So I couldn't see what it was supposed to be. And I was like, what? It's 2021. Let characters be gay. Don't make it family related. Gosh darn. The Yuri bait. The Yuri bait indeed. They started, like, other than that, it's pretty good. It just got a little weird at the end. And I was like, why would you do that? This is the end of the series now. This is where you leave the impression. Like, they undercut the fan service by making it less lewd. Yeah, that's true. It was just really jarring in a few parts. Like, if you want to do something, do it. But don't be half-hearted about it. Don't be half-cheeked about it. The time I got reincarnated slime, of course, the classic 10 out of 10. Good isekai. Like, it's just a good isekai. I haven't watched second season, but I heard it's really good. I've just been avoiding spoilers. Odd Taxi is really good. It was, I think, released last year, but it was undercut. No, we actually didn't finish it, Java. We should finish it. It was undercut because I don't know. Like, it was so good, but like not a lot of people knew about it. I'm pretty sure after like Garnt, the Anime Zone guy, from Trash Taste, after he talked about it and tweeted about it, because that's how I found it. Probably got popular after that. And then what's it called? So What, I'm a Spider, very good isekai. Didn't like that they highlighted a lot of the people that were unnecessary. Like, I guess they were unnecessary, but it was just like, man, I don't know what's happening to them. But So What If Spider is pretty good. A laid back version of So What If Spider is The Fruit of Evolution. Because, like, it bounces between the main protagonist's friends, but this one, they only barely talk about his friends, which is good. Because they're not important. I don't know what's happening right now. They were the chosen heroes. They're just trading. That's all they're doing. Fruit Basket, the new one's pretty good, of course. 10 out of 10. Let's see. What else have I been watching? Also, Make rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose. It was smart. I watched it because I was like, I'm gonna watch the friend win. No, all the girls he's in, or in the show, are in some way his childhood friend, and I was like, dang, you got me, clickbait. But it was really good, actually. Very good rom-com. The ending was just kind of like, you find out in like the first episode. Java watched this one, the Ore Shura. I wasn't about it, but Java watched it. Java, what was your take about it? Like, you watched it all, but it's pretty good. I didn't watch it because it wasn't my cup of tea, but Java watched it. Good. You heard it here, folks. This one, the Ore, it was the one where I would say all the girls like him, but you know, that's all reverse harems. Or harems? No, harems, yeah. Reverse harems are the girls, right? Yeah. My childhood friends? No, it was the other one. They had like the Chunbyo girl. Oh, there's a lot of... It's really hard to describe animes. It's the one with the white hair girl who goes up to the guy and was like, if you don't want me to tell your Chunbyo secrets to people, you'll be my boyfriend. I was like, what the heck? And then all like the other girls kind of go up to him and it's like, but I want you to be my boyfriend. But he's a fake boyfriend to someone. It was just really complicated. It's not that complicated. Okay, here's my take. Alright. Quintuplets. I started watching it. It was pretty good. Haven't watched it all. I know which one gets chosen, though. I was spoiled, but mostly because I asked. Not memorable against any of the others. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those ones you just want in the background. Don't toy with me and Miss Nagataro. Good. 10 out of 10. Getting second season. Very happy about it. And then, Orisuki, are you the only one who loves me? I actually really enjoy this anime. It's a different take on a rom-com, which was enjoyable. I'm not going to spoil how it's a different take, but it was pretty good. My Roommate is a Cat is a really wholesome one if you're looking for a slice of life. This is about this writer who just doesn't enjoy people or like life. I think he might enjoy life. He just enjoys books. That's the only place he feels comfortable, writing books and reading books. But through this tiny help of a cat, he becomes more personable, I think. It's just really wholesome. There's just a lot of things added. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord is really good. It's got some fan service, but like they undercut it in a humorous way. So you see some boobas bounce around, but like it's funny. It just makes kind of sense. I don't know. It's good. Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, pretty good. Zombieland Saga. I haven't finished the second season, mostly because like the first few episodes I was kind of warming up to. Haven't gone back yet. Not because it was bad, just because I haven't had time. Heaven's Design Team. If you take anything from this stream, Heaven's Design Team is a comedy gold. At least that's how I feel about it. It was so good. I was so sad it was only 12 episodes. I'm like, man. Oh. I wonder if I could watch one episode now that I have it up. Oh, maybe. No, I think I tried and then it flagged me. Maybe. I don't remember. I just think there aren't that many different stories. They can tell them the slice of life school animes. That's why there are jokes about tropes in every series. You know what? It's a good point. They're always very tropey. We got Golden Time. Pretty good. I haven't finished it, but it was pretty good so far. Tony Kawa Over the Moon for You. Super good. It's getting a second season, I believe. But it was pretty honestly really good. It was very charming. They get married, and they're like, whoa, this is nice, and then it's just kind of wholesome. It's very good. 10 out of 10. With dog and cat, it's basically Sadie and Spadesville. Shield Hero. I'll always talk about Shield Hero. School Live, very good. Very good touch of horror and slice of life. It's a really good slice of life that gives you a lot of anxiety. That's my best take on it. You enjoy Golden Time. It had unique moments. That's what I've heard. It's been like good but like different. So I was like, I'm like 1/3 of the way. Recovery of an MMO Junkie, very good, very good. Fire Force, pretty good. I haven't finished it though. But Recovery of an MMO Junkie is so good of a well done rom-com. That's all I'll say. Really good. Not very well known, which is really sad. I've only seen like one merch of this ever been made. It probably has like official merch somewhere, but like in general, never really caught on, which is like really sad because it was such a good rom-com. Red's a Girlfriend. Red's a Girlfriend is something. It's just like one of those like you shouldn't take seriously as an anime kind of thing. Like it was good, but in a trashy way. Snafu was pretty good. Actually really good. Suki ga Kire was the one Tomato Jerry recommended, and it's a wholesome rom-com. The pet girl of Sakuraso, I think it was like the pet girl of Sakura Hall. Incredibly good, 10 out of 10. Got 24 episodes, luckily. Mr. Love's Queen Choice, it's just an ultimate game made into an anime, but it was decent. Honestly, it was decent. It's just like one of those things, it's an ultimate game already, made into an anime. It's kind of cheesy, but it's just kind of like fun. Susanoo is greater than Sage Mode. What is Susanoo? Who is Susanoo? Is that a character? Wolf Girl and Black Prince? I have mixed feelings about this anime because, like, it was a good rom-com, but, like, for sadists. Which doesn't make sense. But, yeah, I don't know, because he's mean to her. And then at the end, he's kind of nice. I don't know. It's just so hard. It's a rom-com for sadists. Yamada-kun 7 Witches, classic. Witchcraft Works, also pretty good. Aoi-chan Can't Study. Her dad's a pervert, but he's like tiny and a chibi, so if you can get past that, it's a really good anime. Usagi Drop is really good. Really sad. Kakuri Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. Very good. If you like Kami-sama Kiss or just like isekai rom-coms with the female protag. Very good, very good. Did we already talk about mangas? Kind of. In the beginning-ish. Destructive God sitting next to me. Pet Girl Soccer Hall was recommended to us. Very good. Oh, you read it recommended to us? Was it by Tomato Jerry? Definitely can't see it being by Tomato Jerry. Love Chumbyo and Other Delusions. Really good. Java's watched it a lot more than me. Sweetness and Lightning is very good. Talon can also confirm. Yona the Dawn was a classic. Still didn't catch as much traction as I feel like it should have. A lot of animes kind of get under radared by the mainstream. Twin Star Exorcist, I had a lot more higher expectations for. But didn't. That's it. Just didn't. I mean, it was still okay. It was decent. Then there's, I think, a lot more. Shuguchara's an old shoujo magical girl. I don't want to say it was okay. It was good. It's one of those things where you watched an old show and you don't know if it still lived up to the standards. Space Patrol Luluko, if you like Kill la Kill, is also very good. Skullface Bookseller Honda-san, if you want like a different take of a slice of life, really good. Gonna help for the night? By Medley by Jabba. Love you both. We love you too, Nona Bear. I hope you have a really good night and I hope you feel better. School Babysitters, also really good. Slice of Life. Sanrio Boys, a good slice of life. Cute boys. I really like Sanrio Boys because it's just normal guys that just like cute things. And they're kind of hiding it, but like I think he finds friends that Also like Sanrio stuff. Say I Love You is really good. It's not comedy, more romance. Rascal is Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. That's the visual monogatari that I feel like. If you like monogatari, you'll like Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. And of course, Magical Madoka. I've got a lot of animes on here. Persona 5. I think Sven said the Persona 5 animation wasn't good. I think it might have been Sven. Get good soon. Oh my god. That's my new trademark for today's stream. Get good soon. But I'll probably wrap it up there. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I talk about anime and manga and mangoes and panels and Sadie. And thank you, Java, for dinner. I will consume and drink a lot of water. Thank you for showing us anime. Like Corp said, I was the one who single-handedly save anime. Eat and drink. I'm gonna drink so much water after this. Oh. And thank you, Pake, for the raid. I really appreciate it. It was good to see you. I'm glad you had a lot of fun with Nono there. I have to check the VOD to see what good places you've been taken to. And then maybe I'll just do a whole other thing about anime. I was hoping to watch some anime too, but time got away from us. That's okay. But in the Discord, shortly, I'll be playing the Peninsula movie, which is the second part to Train to Busan. So let me put it together. Yeah. So if you're not on the Discord, you can click on that link to get to our Discord so you can watch the movie that I'll set up soon. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun. Still a little nasally, but I just really enjoyed talking. Sometimes I just kind of get like, I don't know. I just kind of like want to hang out with you guys. And sometimes I get like anxious and I'm just like, I need to do something. And I was like, talk to everybody about nerd stuff. Some blinks. Some links. It'd be funny, it's just strawberry hot dogs. You know how like they link together? Strawberry links, but also hot dogs. That'd be really funny. Hope you get good and links hot dogs. There we go. Side hustle of a business. Strawberry hot dogs. Forgot where we were watching. Oh, Star versus Evil. They had strawberry flavored hot dogs. Weird. But I don't know, it's doable. I was thinking like, what if you dipped a nacho chip into hot like melted chocolate? In theory, kind of like thought would taste good. I don't know. But thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I hope you have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, or good night, wherever you're watching from. And remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to others. Let's hang out again. And thank you, all the lurkers. You are also really good MVPs. I don't say it enough, but thank you for doing a good lurk today. And thank you for hanging out with me today. It was a lot of fun. Let's see if I can go right over to somebody. Raid over to it's always so hard when everyone's streaming at the same time. We'll go visit our friend Jacob Storms, who's playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which I think is the newest one. I think. I haven't kept track because I want to play the Great Ace or like the Ace Attorney games, but like I know they're really long. It's hard. It's the life of playing JRPGs. They take forever. We barely finished Persona. But I hope you all have a good rest of y'all's day. I love you all so much. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Wabba.